Welcome back to Bounce Around Charleston. I have here with me Michael Smalls and Dino Badger, and we're going to talk about something called Sweetgrass baskets. Gentlemen, welcome to Bounce Around Charleston.
Thank you for having me.
Good afternoon.
And I noticed that Dino is over there sewing a basket as we speak.
Yes, sir.
What an art that is. Tell us about that.
Well, this art form was actually brought from Sierra Leone, West Africa, over 400 years ago by our ancestors when they were enslaved and brought to the Lowcountry of Charleston, Mount Pleasant, in these areas. The concept of the baskets was brought with them because during that era it was more of a working tool. So the main basket or the traditional piece was called a rice fanner, and on the plantation they would clean the rice with this piece, of course. Then they made baskets for toting fruits and vegetables out of the fields, holding the babies while they were in the fields working, so more of a working tool. And as our generation came down, we just got more decorative to where you see the circles and the siding. But most times when we make our baskets, they are all functional, very seldom.
Okay, who taught you how to do this?
I was actually taught by my mother and my great-grandmother. As a young boy, you know, you go to Mount Pleasant and you see the roadside stands along Highway 17. My great-grandmother had a stand on the highway, and I would go out and play with their droppings from making the baskets, and they decided that, you know, if you want to learn, we'll teach you.
Now, I've known you a long time, and I remember when we used to try to talk to you about doing baskets, you said, oh, no.
No.
So what got you into doing this?
If you would have asked me, like you said years ago, would I be doing basket? I would think I would be doing basket today, no. But what happened is after I got older and see how important it was and how it represents our culture and our heritage so much, we set out to preserve and educate that we could probably try to get another generation because we don't want to lose it.
Wow. And then you moved from here, and now you're living on Hilton Head.
Yes, we decided that we wanted to branch out to go where tourism was, well, tourism is here in Charleston as well, but you have many basket makers. Few that went to Hilton Head, so we decided we're going to try that area, and it have done very well for us.
Now, I saw something on Facebook where you did a session with actress Felicia Rashad.
Yes.
What was that about?
The experience was very good. Her parents are actually from Aiken, South Carolina, and she wanted to, well, her mother wanted her to come back to share our culture with the young people in that area. And I think it was at one of the historical schools where she went as a child or student, and she decided to do it. It was very nice. The kids were just excited about learning our heritage and our history.
Wow, okay, so, and the baskets, they're very lucrative in reference to money.
Oh, yes.
Yes, you can make quite a bit off these baskets, am I correct?
You're correct. And what people don't realize, you're looking at heirloom. You're looking at something that is handmade. It's been passed down for generations. It's what word I want to use? It's
It's like a keepsake.
exactly. You're looking at something that you could pass down for generations because they're built to last a lifetime.
But Dino,
Yes,
I
sir.
see you over there sewing that basket. So how long did it take you to learn this craft?
Well, I was taught by, I consider myself a late bloomer because I was taught at a later part of my life, and I was taught by Michael Smalls. And what's so special about it, as you can see, I'm a left-handed sewer, and there's not many people that sew left-handed. So Michael was considered a master sewer because he was able to teach me, which is I'm left-handed and he's right-handed. So that's one thing, that my stitches go a totally different direction than the average sewer. So, but I was taught by Michael Smalls.
So how long would it take you to make, say, a basket like this?
Well, the average piece takes from 3 to 4 days to make. It depends on your sizes and your details. So that right there took 3 days to make.
3 days?
But it can go from days to weeks to months. It depends on what you're making. So it's really tedious and it's time consuming, but the reward is out of this world when you finish it. The creation itself.
And being that we were just celebrating Black History Month, what does that mean to you?
It makes me proud to know that we came from a royal priesthood. We're great people. We're inventors. We also do the school system. We go in doing 3rd and 8th grade because that's when South Carolina teaches us history. And the Gullah culture has been such a vital part of this history for so long that has been hidden. So we get the opportunity to go in and talk to the young people and let them know that we're from, you know, where we came from and how important it is to us, and know our value and our worth. You know, a lot of people don't know that a lot of inventions and stuff was brought from Africa. They were brought when they were enslaved. A lot of our vegetables, indigo, a plant for dyeing, for the dye of blue. So we try to let them know that it's very important to know your history, because you'll appreciate where you're going. Our ancestors went through a lot for us to get where we are today. And we are very appreciative to them. Of course, God first, always. And we try to tell them, you know, God is our creator, and He made us co-creators. So we have created so many things that we don't get credit for.
And so the pieces that you use to make your baskets, where do you get them?
Our materials, the raw materials, all these plants grow here in South Carolina, Georgia, and Florida. The sweetgrass is actually more of a swamp-type grass. So we go in wooded swamp areas to find it. It's a very peculiar grass because it doesn't grow everywhere. And now, because of a lot of developments, those grasses has been threatened. Your pine needles, well, we could find longleaf pine needles pretty much anywhere. Your palmetto fronds as well, which is the binding material, we could find that pretty much anywhere. And your bulrush, which is a saltwater marsh grass, you could find that. But the sweetgrass itself, it's just very scarce, and you know, right now.
So when you do find these materials, you've got to go ahead and get it while you can get it.
You get it while you can get it, and we do harvest our own material. And you know, a lot of people see the beauty of the basket, but they don't see the work behind making the basket. So when we go out, you're going into the swamp, so you have to be very careful for watching for rattlesnakes and alligators, and you suit down because you don't want, you know, the elements. So you try to protect yourself, but there's a lot that goes into these baskets.
So do you have a website?
Yes, we do. Our website is Gullah Baskets by Michael Smalls, and you will find us there. And a lot of times we tell our clients or customers if there's something that they saw that they don't see on the website, they could give us a call.
Okay, and give us that website again.
It's Gullah Baskets by Michael Smalls.
Okay, Dino Badger and
Yes, sir.
Michael Smalls, we're just so happy to have you all here on Bounce Around Charleston, sitting on our new set and sharing the history of sweetgrass basket making. And we thank you again for being here.
Thank you for having us, sir.
Thank you.
Okay, well, when we come back, you're going to hear about a 5K run. We'll be right back after this break.